All right. Welcome everybody. How you doing? It's a fantastic Sunday, and I believe you're having fun wherever you are. All right. Thank you everybody for sticking with us. It's been 45 days of daily live streaming, and now we don't have to do daily live streaming no more, but we're still gonna be keeping up with you guys with maybe two, three times live stream every week, and then every day we're gonna be posting and sharing as well as updating you guys on what's trending around the African community wherever we are. All right, I quickly want to highlight these for you guys. Stella Damasus and her ex Olamilokan, they are at it again. It's almost like in Nigeria. Oh man, where one bass boost end, another bass boost go start. So if you're watching for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button. Anyway, I like to create my content on live shows so that people can participate. So every now and then you might see me come live to create some content. It's not really like big live show. It's just the way I roll. I always like to do things differently. So let's talk about Stella Damasus and Ademilokan. These are like two people I really don't understand what's going on between them. Unfortunately, it's a Sunday, so my girls, everybody is busy. Everybody they gotta relax. So it might just be me and you speaking. All right. So if you're watching, drop your take in the chat. I'll read the chat. I will respond, and then in about 40 minutes, we're gonna be out of here. All right. By the way, how is your Sunday going? Let's start with that. Um, what's up, Comfort Adagri? How you doing, my baby? Netizen Global, I see you. Comfort, what's up, everybody? So, how many of you guys know about these two folks on the screen? Stella Damasus and Ademilokan. Some of you may not know Ademilokan, but definitely you're gonna know Stella Damasus. Um, Stella Damasus is one of the founders of Nollywood. She's one of the fantastic actor we used to watch back then. She's beautiful. With that dimple with day for her face. This woman fine, oh, may we no lie. But again, beauty can be a stumbling block. And this is where I usually tell my baby sisters, the beautiful one, this is where I used to tell them that when you are beautiful, you got to be prayerful. Okay? Beauty attracts all kind of madness. Beauty attracts all kind of craziness. When you are a beautiful woman, you got to be super, super careful because your beauty will attract both serious and unserious elements to you. Hey, hi size, what's up, my sister? They know how you doing. Hi size, never start to hear my sister. Today na Sunday. I no one laugh at all. We never even start this conversation. Hi size, don't they say Okuni? Come on, hi size. What about Obiri? ah, so I do advise sisters that when you are beautiful, you look in the mirror and you can see your beauty. Start praying. Start praying because beauty sometimes attracts nonsense. Yeah. A lot of sisters you see out there who's been in and out of marriages, single mom, and all that. It's not because they are bad people. Far from it. It's just because they are beautiful and that beauty attracts madmen. The same goes for men. I tell young boys all the time, if you are tall, you are like 6 feet, you got six pack, great shape, you got great job, nice car, fantastic apartment, bro. You got to be careful because those specs. those physical specs attract the craziest of ladies. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't know much about what went down, but I read a couple of stuff about Stella Damasus and Mr. Demilokan. And like I've always said, please, these people are human. We are only using them as anchors on our show so we can discuss other things that are affecting people in their daily lives. So please, let's be respectful. Now, I really don't know the story that much, but I always got my blogger with me, Trendy Tosin. So, Trendy Tosin might walk us through, although I have some text that I can read, but let me see if Tosin can make it make sense. Hey, Tosin, what's up, mommy? How you doing? Hey,
Good evening,
Tosin.
sir. Good evening, real fam. Good evening, everyone.
Good
I'm
evening,
fine,
Tosin.
sir.
Yeah,
Good evening, sir.
I like it when you smile like that, and you are laughing, you smile. I like that. Tosin,
Thank you, sir.
welcome. Can you tell the people in the background if they can just give you like 10 minutes so we can have some quietness? I can hear
Okay,
people's
okay,
voice.
okay. Let me step out of this. Let me step out of the place.
All right. So Stella and Ademilokan, they are in the news again. And if you are in the chat, you know about their relationship. Tell me if I'm wrong. According to what I heard, Ademilokan was married to one lady called Doris, and they have a son together. And while in that marriage, Stella, according to what I heard though, this is Akpoko, and I've told you guys I'm not good at Akpoko, so you got to fill me in. So I heard that Stella was a friend to Doris, and then somehow Doris and Ademilokon they started doing the do, and as a result, Doris and Ademiloko marriage was broken. According to Grapevine, they said Stella Damasus was responsible for the reason that marriage um, broke off. I don't know how true is that, but that was what I heard in the news. Hey, Simbi, what's up? Simbi, I do miss you, but you gotta go. You gotta go work, baby. You gotta co-host with Michelle, so I don't want to bother you. All right, Tosi, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Tosi.
I'm ready, sir.
All right, Tosin.
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Give it to me. What went down? How did all this drama started in the first place? Because I thought we've moved past these two guys. What brought it back in the news?
Doris and Stella Damasus have been Nollywood actresses for a very long time. Like, in fact, I grew up knowing them, watching their movies. And then after some time, Doris got married to Daniel Ademilokan. So soon the marriage produced a child, a boy. Then after maybe like a couple of years, the marriage broke up. Like the marriage was dissolved.
All
And
right.
according to the story online, according to what I obtained online, is that it was Stella Damasus that caused the solution of marriage. Like she snatched Simon's husband.
Hmm.
So after that, the both of them, yes, Stella and Ademinoko went abroad with Doris's son. Without even giving her access to her son back then. So she came online back then to
Oh,
cry.
wait, wait,
Like people should help her
wait,
out
wait,
to.
Tosin. Tosin, hold on. You were saying Stella and Ademilokon, they relocated to United States or London or anywhere
Yes,
with Doris' son. Is that what you're saying?
yes, yes,
Oh wow.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's online.
Right.
Everything is online, yeah.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
she didn't have access to her son back then. She didn't have access to her son back then until after some time. Like I think it was just recently that she got back to being a mother to her son. Like after the whole thing, marriage barrier with Stella Damaso, after they fell out, I think that was when she now had access to her own son.
Okay. All right. So now that
So
was the
and
back
then Stella has been
that was the
yes,
backstory.
yes.
Okay, so now what
Yes,
now
yes.
bring them back? What bring them back into these booze that we are witnessing now?
When I saw this report online, when I saw it online this morning, I was like, let me go to his official Instagram page. Let me see if it's even true. Because I was very, very surprised. Because this is a very old time discussion. What is
Mhm.
he mentioned there that Stella Damasus went on interview, an interview to reveal that she got to know about her divorce on social
Yeah.
media. So I was like, I have been seeing this report before now. Like, why are you just coming out to debunk the claim or trying to have a drama around it? So that's what caused the basketball. And I've been wondering why it's just coming online to create a drama around it. I don't know. Maybe she granted another interview, but I've been checking online since. I've not seen any interviews that she granted recently. Those are just old
Okay.
interviews of her, like 5 years
Uh,
ago. Yes.
all right. Hold on, Tosin. If you look at my screen, I don't know if you can see my screen right now. Is this the interview you're talking about? The one Stella had with Tegu Babyface? Because I think I saw this interview when it was trending, where she say all stuff like, "Oh, we were friends." In fact, let me allow you.
Yes.
We're not enemies. I mean, so I laugh now because when you said common denominator, I thought it was the man. No. And I mean, because according to my own mathematics, my emotional geometry, I
Network
am
is
thinking
terrible.
that if two women who are ex-wives of a guy bond together, then it must be that it is the man. There's something about the man because it cannot be. It must be that they are fighting.
Okay. That's the interview. For those who would like to watch that interview again, go to Tegu Babyface YouTube channel and watch it. But just to clear the air, Tosin, first off, did Stella and Ademilokan had any kids together? Hello, Tosin. Tosin, can
Can
you
you
hear me?
permit me to leave the studio and come back in?
Okay, do that. All right. So please, those watching in the chat, Ice, help me out here, and other ladies who are familiar with this story. Hey, Lady Navo, how have you been? Runaway lady, my runaway sister, where have you been? Welcome back, Mama. Lady Navo. That's my fine sister right there. Thank you. All right, those who are familiar with this story, let's clarify one thing first. Did Stella and Ademilokan, did they have kids together? Let's make that clear. Okay, thank you, Ice Ice. No kid. Ice Ice say no kid. All right, thank you very much. As I said, my take is Bishop, you did anything that happened to your son to your son because you married her B and S are supposed to be I know get that one right right too. Ice. Okay, but at least one thing is certain, they don't have any kids together. All right. Okay. They don't have kids together. That's great. So, in this interview with Tegu Babyface, Stella kept saying it's all about the baby. This all about the boy. It's all about the baby. It's all about the kid. So I thought it was Stella's kid. So what Stella is probably talking about is still Doris' baby. So when Stella is saying we are still friends, we do things together, it's about the baby. I have the baby with me. I think I remember this case. I think Auntie B did a show about this case too. How can you be comfortable knowing that the boy living with you is snatched from the hands of his mom? This Stella herself, this Stella had no clue. All right. Okay. Thank you, Ice Ice. I think Ice Ice really know about their story. Ice Ice, you want to help me hop in real quick and clarify it for us? But anyway, Tosi is back. Tosi, can you hear me very well now? Because I just wanted to wrap this up real quick. Oh, she's gone again. Network people. Anyway, so from what I'm getting and from what I've read, I think the story is coming back to me now. Stella Damasus and Bishop Ademilokan, they got married and they treated that Doris woman very poorly. And that resulted in a lot of mess back then. And a lot of women are behind Doris and they were like, no, 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 this is so wrong. But here is the Wahala. So, dude pops out of nowhere and started sharing stuff on his Instagram stories. So, I don't know. I don't know. Tosi, are you back? Is your network better now? Hello, Tosi. You are muted. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you, Ice Ice. Tosi, can you hear
I
me?
don't know why the StreamYard is there. Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So, Tosi, the question I was asking you, Ice Ice has helped me clarify it. Both of them don't have any kids together. The son they are talking about is Doris' son, and I believe that son would have grown up now. So now, what happened today or yesterday that they started trending again?
I didn't get your question, sir.
I said, what happened? What happened? Why are they back in the news again?
Can I call you? Can I call you on WhatsApp? Because I don't know what StreamYard is doing with me.
All right, you can call. Let
Okay.
me see.
Okay, let me.
Uh, somebody. Wow. Don't worry. Somebody already. Okay, I found it. You know when you have several gadgets. All right. So, but from what my girl shared at the backstage, I think what happened was that Ademilokan started sharing stuff on his handle, and there while con start, he went to Instagram and he started sharing stuffs like this. Let me see if I can make it bold so everybody can see for those who are not familiar with the story. So, dude start by posting this. He says, yes, I moved out, not out of drama, but out of self preservation, for my sanity and for my son's safety. I won't unpack the full extent of what he endured, that is the son. But let's just say when a child needs makeup to hide his scar before school, the damage runs deeper than the skin. He is alive, he remembers, and so do I. So yes, thank you, Joseph. Joseph Omotayo. I appreciate you, my brother. Joseph said full name is Doris Simon. All right. So for those who might not be following the story and what's going on, so that bishop Olamilokan shared this on his Instagram page, and then he went ahead and add this. Let me read it so everybody can see. You screamed at me boldly. Hey, wow, wow. You screamed at me boldly. I don't want to be here, but I have to be here. I beg, what's left of a man to do when his own home starts sounding like a hostage situation? You knew I was leaving. You knew I wasn't coming back. I packed my son, my peace, and my entire life and walked out the front door in broad daylight. You watched me leave that Sunday morning. Wale and Linda are still alive and well in Dallas. We all had these conversations. You know what you did, and more importantly, you know the truth. Lobaton, man, don't the voice out. Then the next one, let me say this clearly. Now the beginning of fight, person they know. Nobody they know how it go end. Let me be just as I have left you in peace. I've chosen a more private life now, so don't drag me into your soap opera. You've had your 5 minutes from me. Over and out. Daniel. All right. Is there anything else there? Okay, let me see. Daniel Ademilokan. So he added all this just to prove that he was actually the one who shared those scripty posts. Tosi, I don't want to add you back since your network is messing up. I don't want to add you and then it's difficult to hear you again. But let's see. Let's try one more time. Can you hear me now? You are muted, Sosin. So, can you hear
Hello,
me?
sir.
Yeah, can you hear me very well now?
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay, all right. So I've already read. Thank you for sharing this one in the backstage. Anyway, I've read what really went down. How this man came online and started telling what is going on behind closed doors. So Isa caught my attention to this, and I like it. Where Stella was screaming, say, this is Bishop saying it anyway. Say, you screamed at me boldly. I don't want to be here, but I have to be here. Eyes, that is huge. And the reason me saying is huge is because you see all this, oh, I want to marry a abroad person, I want to marry a abroad, yeah, let me go. He will take me abroad, he will take me abroad. Abroad is not easy. Oh. When I started this channel, I was gonna start with there's this series I wanted to do then. It's called Imported Husband, and I wanted to tell it as my story because it's my experience, and I wanted to tell the story so people who are planning to relocate because they are getting married, they should know what to expect. So you heard Stella saying there that I don't want to be here, but I have to be here anyway. You see that feeling? Tosin, don't worry, Tosin. Don't let this thing stress you out. Okay? Don't worry, just forget the network. I'm about rounding up anyway because Auntie B is going live and it's a very interesting show. Everybody got to be there. So I was gonna do that show about imported husband, where I wanted to tell my own personal story so that it can inspire other people and they can prepare when they are coming to live in Western world, especially in America. You see that statement that Ice Ice caught my attention to, where Stella said, I don't want to be here, but I have to be here. A lot of people that got married to abroadians, many African men and women that married people who live abroad, when they relocated to wherever their spouses are, within the first 2 to 3 years, you're going to feel exactly like this. Especially if you are blessed to have lived a good life in Nigeria, meaning you have money in Nigeria, you live a really enjoyable life in Nigeria where every weekend, now from party to party, you hang around people who who loves you. By the time you come to abroad, the loneliness, the isolation, the idleness will frustrate the living daylight out of you. You know, back in Nigeria, we like noise. They make noise where. Like, I'm not saying noise as in negative noise. Like the environment is always bubbling. Something is always going on. You know, people appreciate you. You appreciate people. You go out. You live life. You have fun. Today is Sunday. From Friday till today, if you live in Nigeria, you will have several enjoyment if money dey your hand. When you come abroad, wahala go dey. Tosin, Isaac just posted now that Doris just post something. Can you find whatever Doris post and share it in the backstage so I can show people? If you can hear me, Tosin, can you go and do that now, please? Whatever she shared, send it to me. Or Eyes, if you can do me a favor, if you can send it to this number, I can also bring it on so everybody can see. Anyone who have access to whatever Doris just post, send it to us on WhatsApp on the studio number, and we can go through it. So where I'm going is this: when we leave Nigeria and we come to abroad, we always feel like this: that why did I come? Myself personally, I wanted to quit several times. I once told you guys that I couldn't find permanent resident card and my passport for quite some time because I was gonna run away. Eh? I was gonna run away from America. When I see what I came here to face, how life was treating me, I want to run. So if Stella says, I don't want to be here, but I have to be here, what does that tell us? All right. What does that tells us? So Tosin, if you find what you share, let me know. So yes, Tosin, I said the Doris post something. If you can find it and share it at the backstage, then I can show people watching now. Uh I don't see anything. I'm still checking the studio phone right now. I don't see anything. But anyway, when he shared that and said, "You say you don't. Well, you are screaming at me every day. Now I move up. Blah 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 blah." It just go to means that karma is a bitch. I'm sorry for my language, but I don't see any other way to say it to make sense. Karma is a bitch. Based on what people are saying, according to multiple reports in Nigeria, Stella snatched this man from his wife. Even though my real farm have said we should stop saying a man is snatched, that nobody can snatch a man. So let's do this real quick. Let's take this poll quickly. Did Stella snatch Doris' husband? If you think Stella snatched Doris' husband, drop one in the chat. If you think, no, 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 both of them are as guilty, drop a two. If you can't decide, drop a three. Hey, what's up, Mr. Dayo? How are you doing? So, Comfort said yes. Drop a one if you think Stella snatched Doris' husband. So now Stella followed Doris' husband come US. It no work out. And according to what the man said, you knew I was leaving. You knew I wasn't coming back. I packed my son, my peace, and my entire life and walk out the front door in broad daylight. You watch me leave that Sunday morning. Now, why Mr. Ademilokan is saying this is that when Stella went to that interview that I showed you with Tegu Babyface, I remember that one very well. Stella said she found out she was divorced. She found out she has been divorced on social media. That's what she said. She said she found she was divorced on social media. And I think going by what Olaminekon is saying here, Stella is probably saying a lot of shit about him and he can't take it anymore. That is why Bros the voice out now. All right. So let me go back to the poll and see what our people are saying. Uh wait, una not take the poll. Okay, only Comfort Agdagri said one. Nobody vote again. I said three. So you guys can't say you can't decide if Stella snatched Doris' husband or not. It doesn't mean just say two. If you think she doesn't snatch the husband, say two. But for one thing I know, in that movie industry in Nigeria, in Nollywood, they collect each other, husband and boyfriend. Like say now wata. Make I talk am for waiting be this guy name. For those of you who want to join Michelle, please, Michelle is going live for. So social media freelancers, if you have to go join Michelle. So I'm not even expecting to see some of you here. Juliet, you are not supposed to be here. Oh. Michelle is going live, and I think I may join Michelle since I'm free today. So in Nollywood, that they snatch each other husband anyhow. Anyhow, that they snatch each other husband is not a new thing, and it seems that's what Stella did. But again, the marriage did not last. And I want to point our attention to something. When this man now said, MOP, Baba, I see you how you did. Now, another thing Mr. Bishop mentioned is Yes, I move out, not out of drama, but out of self preservation. For my sanity and for my son's safety, I won't unpack the full extent of what he endured. But let's just say, when a child needs makeup to hide a scar before school, the damage runs deeper than the skin. This man is indirectly saying Stella was ABUSC his son. That's what he's saying right there. And for those of you ladies who may end up marrying a man with a child and you are coming abroad, they know they beat picking for abroad though. You hear me? They know they beat picking for abroad though. Even if na your own biological picking self, you know if you beat them. Oh. You fit give them paddy. They say paddy, meaning say yeah, you smack their bum bum, but still I will advise you, don't do it. Oh. Don't do it. Let me go to the chat real quick. All right. Uh okay, July said three. As I said, we need to be honest. Because Yawa Yawa don't gas, yes, Yawa don't gas. Oh. In life, over in life overlooking is allowed. The man of prestige said, did she say she found out the marriage is over or divorce was filed? These are two different things, actually. Well, man of prestige, what Stella said in that interview, I don't want to play Tell You Babyface clip. I don't know his own policy. Even though I would have played it, everybody would have heard. Some YouTuber really don't care if you use their content, but some of them they are very petty. They will just, I don't know. So I don't mess with anybody. I just do my thing. But go and watch that interview on Tell You Babyface channel. She actually said that she found out about her divorce on social media. So MOP, whichever way she's expressing it, the way she said it on that interview, she make it sounds like I don't even know I've been divorced. I don't even know I've been divorced. I find it out on social media. And that's when I look at her somehow like, are you kidding me? So a man, you are both laughing and smiling at home. Everything is all right at home. And the man just do a U-turn and you find out your divorce on social media. You see some of these your Nollywood ladies. That's why I know they take them seriously. If they won't lie, they know sabi lie. And I think is one thing. I saw something a pastor was saying which day that it's so easy to lie to Nigerians. So everybody have took Nigerians for granted. They can just come online, especially this your celebrity pastors and politicians. They will just come online and say some nasty, stupid thing and want you to accept it like that. So I look at it like, okay, Auntie Stella, what are you talking about? You are saying you don't know something is not right. So you find out your divorce on social media. And years later now, the husband is now speaking, saying, hey, you knew I was going and I was not coming back. I pick my son, my baggage is everything, and I walk out the front door that Sunday evening. So what do you mean you find out your divorce on social media? That's why I always say that some of these stories, if you hear one side, you know hear the other side. You just the fight. And these are the dangers of one-sided story. I knew when she was trending, a lot of people bashed this man, this Ademilokan. Oh, he's a terrible man. He's this, he treated her bad. Oh, men are score, men are this, men are that. But there's always two sides to a story. And that man is part of the problem too, because he was married before he was messing around with Stella. So him too cannot come out and start telling all this cock and bull story now, or whatever. What I just want to find out, and I think I will have my team to work on, is what happened. How can a man just show up on Instagram one day and start telling these stories? Is something going on behind the scene that we're not aware of? So please, if you have any information, don't be a stranger. Put it on our studio number. We will check it out and then we'll go through it. I'm still checking to see if we have any updates. Tosin, if you find this stuff with the latest thing Doris just posted, can you show me if you find anything? No, me, I never see anything here. All right. Okay, Tosin, did you find anything, Tosin? Well, I'm gonna be reading the comment at the same time. Sister Rose said, Tonto DK said in Nollywood, they share men. What a life. Absolutely, Sister Rose. I think they do that a lot. Many of your fave, they do that. Tosin, did you get anything? Oh boy. I can hear you, Tosin, and it seems like you are saying something. All right. Uh All right, all right, all right. Let's go. Sister Rose also said, what did you expect when you take away a child from their biological mother? Absolutely. So I think Stella is allegedly, oh, it seems like maybe she's abusive. I don't know, but that is the picture Mr. Ademilokan is trying to paint. But we have to get to the bottom of these things before we can actually say. Man of prestige, okay, replying to Isaiah, that ninja left probably for a good reason, but he left as always. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think the same way he left his first wife, that is how he also left Stella. Shout out to you, Dr. Adama. What's up, my sister? You're welcome. I think the same way he left Doris is how he also left Stella. And Stella is still not healed yet. I don't think Stella has gotten over that divorce. It be like say the divorce pepper her well, well. All right, let me just. I don't want to go back and read this. They are back and forth. Everybody can always check it out online. I think what I would just like to ask at this point before I pack my load and come up for here, I will take comment and then I will ask this question. MOP say the nuances are very important. Absolutely, absolutely, Baba. I agreed. And for me, I always believe that exes always have stories. When two people divorce, they go tell story. And I am yet to see a lot of people who divorced and come out and say, my divorce was my fault. It was my fault. No, it is always the other partner's fault. And in all seriousness, the people that I've seen that did really good after divorce are the one who take accountability. That's where my honey babe sister would say, you have to be accountable. The people who will say, you know what? In my first marriage, I think I messed up. I made this mistake, I made that mistake. Even though my husband was a bad person, he's not really that bad, you know? And this is why when I speak with people who are divorced and when they want to tell their story, the first thing they do is to go into blaming their ex, highlighting all the things their ex did wrong. What I usually ask them is this. I'll be like, and you can do the same too, it works for me all the time. I'll be like, oh wow, that your ex is really something else. But okay, let's forget every terrible thing this ex has done to you. Can you just tell me like five good things about him? Make I dey give una expo. Make I dey give una expo small small. So when I say, can you at least tell me five good things about that your ex? And you go, what is it I want to talk about him? He's a terrible person. He's a cheat. He's this. He's that. He's that. Blah, 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 blah. Auntie, From that moment, I'm not taking you seriously. This is just me, oh, me, Uncle Beno. Like this is where I give a lot of pastors and a lot of relationship counselors, expert therapists. This is where I give them credit because they can still work with you. But for me, okay, your ex na dagbanachoko, na crazy man, your na stupid woman, na nonsensical woman being. But tell me at least five good things about this your ex. And if you continue ranting, is this my ex? Is that there's nothing good about it? It's a mistake. My ex is terrible. Then I've gotten the answer I'm looking for. You are a terrible human being yourself, and your ass deserve to be divorced. Yes, I said it. Why? There is no way you will be with somebody, someone you agreed to be married to, and everything about him is terrible, and you agreed to marry that person. When man tells me that, if a man is divorced, and all you keep saying is you are talking about the crazy thing about your ex-wife, or even a woman divorced, all you do is you talk about the crazy, stupid thing, negative thing about your ex. And if I wait for you to at least mention one thing or two that ex did right, you don't mention it, then I will ask. If I ask, you still don't check yourself that wait to really it's not all that bad. It's just that I have some deal breakers, I have some boundaries. It crossed the boundary, but outside of that, this is good about it. This is good. If you continue to be singing that terrible song, I'm sorry, my sister, my brother, you are the bad one. If you go ahead and remarried again, you will still not see good thing in the new person you marry. If you marry that person, maybe for the earlier time, the first year, 2 years, okay, it might still be rosy. By the time you people get deep into that marriage, you won't see anything good again. You will revert back to your old self. So, in the case of these two, so far they don't have good things to say about each other. So far, every 4 years or 3 years, they will come out and drag each other. They are both toxic. That's my final take on their matter. Make I recommend and leave. My Sissy, 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 you can't stay away, right? Sissy is on vacation and she's still here. Sissy, go back to your vacation. I know we miss you, but you got to stay. You got to sit this one out, Sissy. Okay, this is where I'm gonna draw the curtain, but I will just share the link for maybe one or two people who want to like just add one or two comments, but I really don't have time. The show is done. I will do follow up. If any reasonable thing come up, I will do follow up. But other than that, I will just recommend and we will leave. Okay. Let me where do I start? Let me go back to where I see Man of Prestige. Um okay, Sister Rose say, what did you expect when you take away a child from their biological mother? I say blended family, not bishop. Take accountability. You will forever apologize to your son. Exactly. 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 You nailed it right then. Okay. All right. MOP said there are nuances. MOP said okay. He showed. Oh, MOP is there. Babao. So MOP says she showed in Shege and he ran. She showed him Shege and he ran.
Hey, Baba Fan, how you doing?
I did MOP. We they get feedback. Oh.
Not now. You still dey hear feedback. What about now?
Let me check. I still dey hear small, but it did be added down.
My microphone. Okay, make I go to the studio then. Hold tight. I'll go to the studio.
All right. So, Adama, my beautiful sister Adama, Biba, what's up, mommy? Adama, what are you saying? No, make I see. Okay, Adama is greeting real far. I saw Adama comment. I wanted Adama comment because Adama said they give bars both. Adama, when you look at Adana profile picture, you go to say you see gentle woman. No let her beautiful face deceive you. Adama, they give bars both. Adama said, isn't this man married for the third time? Biko, He is the problem. My husband of the year times three. MOP. Hello, Baba. MOP,
Yeah,
just talk once
give
you
me
are
give
there.
me 1 second. I go studio. Give me
Oh,
one,
okay, okay.
just 30 seconds. I'll be there. Yeah.
All right. You see, I like it when me and my sisters we agree on something. Thank you, Adana. At least I've always said it that when a man marries 3 times, that man is the problem. And the same goes for woman too. Make una no verse. I know say this thing they harsh where we say it like this, but it is the reality. My first marriage crash, second marriage crash, third marriage again. Bros, you better try make that third marriage no crash. Auntie, try make it no crash. If it crash, you are the problem, not your exes. That's my own stance anyway. May God no let us see. If I enter, I do it crash once. I try second, it crash. Third time, I know they do. I go cook man, stay on my lane, Jeje. Baba, just talk when you are here. Oh.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, MOP.
Sorry
Alpha.
about that, Jerry. Adeo. Happy Sunday to you. You know, go church.
I did do home service at times.
You see the COVID. Oh my God.
No,
You
but
this you.
sometimes if I know quick wake up, I just turn up my TV. I go to our church online. Then we do side. But if madam, especially when madam no day, if madam do, everybody must go church. She no go go.
Eh.
Mm.
That's what's up. Anyway, so you say they go somewhere. This story.
It be like Auntie B they go live. Auntie B schedule one live. I think I saw it earlier. So
Okay, I think that one is the real estate show that they're having.
uh,
Yeah. So yeah, I think this story I'll be talking a little bit more about it later on, less than an hour. But I still make
okay.
I jump on board because it looks like they run away.
Yeah, I don't really see what to talk about much because I never get time to research it. My girls are kind of busy, so
Okay. Yeah, the reason why they are covering it today is because the guy responded, to some old video. I've covered them extensively in the past. You were saying something just before I jumped on, which is second, third marriage. The numbers.
yeah. Adana said this man has been married 3 times.
That's how it works now. That's how it works. Once you the numbers shows that second and third marriages. As you can see, I don't turn lights on and stuff. I was running my laptop. They feedback into the mic, so that's why you were hearing me earlier.
No problem.
The second and third marriages up to 75% divorce rate across the board. Because people are coconutted. They, like you were saying earlier on, all they do when they come out of a bad situation is that they point fingers. That's all they do. They point fingers, and if you call them out on it, you see the man go just join a group of people calling people Olosho on the internet and talking about there's no longer value. They will join the community where they are dragging single mothers. You see the women will join the community where they cannot finish 5 sentences without saying misogyny. They don't learn anything.
MOP, you never finish her. Narcissistic, you go add narcissistic.
So on both sides they're doing this. So I'm not surprised when I see second, third marriages crash and burn, as it should. Because you can't go into a marriage with a victim mindset. If you do, you will be exactly that, a victim. You will literally manifest what you wish for. So that's what's going on. It's going to get worse before it gets better, probably for another 10 years before people realize that it's not good to come out of a marriage and go into a marriage with I heard somebody earlier on today said, oh, me and my partner actually, this person is activist for women, right? And me and my partner, we are, we don't feel the need to do any of this stuff, but internally I hate men as a social construct. So somehow she thought she had separated men from men she knew personally. This is a mindset. It's a mindset that you cannot create anything good from that mindset. You can separate it all you want into men as individuals or as men as a social construct. If
Yeah.
you have that type of mindset, you need to seek healing. It will creep up on you. It will destroy everything you're trying to cook. So that's what I think is going on with Stella. I don't think it will matter much, but I don't think she said, because I listened to the Teju Babyface interview. I don't think she
Okay.
said he filed a divorce. She said, I found out on the internet that my marriage was over. If you've ever been in a situation where a partner walks out on you, ladies, if you've ever been in a situation where he walks out, obinu, like he's mad and he walks out, and you're so angry you couldn't beg him to come back, you didn't think it was over, you forgot that he walked out on somebody else in the past,
Exactly.
and he now showed you, never mind all the shege you had been showing him or in the glass goes in the argument. So don't worry about any of that. Let's just pretend that didn't exist. So on this particular day, he gained some courage to walk out, and maybe he had walked out in the past and he walked back in too after a few hours. Maybe he went to sleep in the hotel room for a few days. And this time you thought it would be the same thing. So he never came back. So 3 months later, you're not like, okay, I don't think we are going to be able to fix this. Let me just go ahead and make it official. So yes, of course, he did not file it officially. You filed it. So because he's capping himself too, he's a liar too. Right? Of course, he did not file it, but you walked out. But it took two. It took two, right, to finalize this situation. So I think they're both jokers. Everybody is reminding them on the internet right now that they took Doris Simeon's son and walked and literally took that son, Japa, at the age of 2 or 3. The boy is now 14, 15, 16 or 17. The boy was a toddler when they walked out with that boy to America.
They get mind though.
They probably thought, at that time, Uncle Beno, you know what they say, part of yali.
Well, okay.
Wọ́n máa sọ pé wà lókè àjà, right? Wọ́n ní kò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Wọ́n ní abẹ́ pílò ló máa wà ń sìn. It's very close.
They reserve them.
So they can pull them out easily, like what? So that's what I think. This story is. It's how do you say it? How do you say this thing? It's a lesson, for everybody. If marriage is not easy, you know why? Because there's nothing good in life that's easy.
Absolutely.
If it's worthwhile, it will test you, and if it ends because of circumstances, because you didn't know what you were doing, you need to look inward. You need to self-reflect, and it's going to be a lot more easier to point fingers at the other person, because the truth is that the other person too probably not worthy. So it's going to be easy to point fingers. But try your best to self-reflect, because pointing fingers is not going to help. You're probably going to repeat that same story wherever you run to, because your shadow follows you everywhere.
Absolutely.
What's the apple for chat?
There is so much going on in the chat, but because of my time and I want to join Michelle's show.
Okay, who is Michelle?
Michelle is my friend. She's a marriage counselor. She do matchmaking and all that. She's right here in Austin. She's one beautiful sister. So she only goes live on Sundays, and she handles some of the issues among African community and things like that. That is where Simbi is right now. I see Sitalato asking for Simbi. So I have to get Simbi to help her navigate some of the stories, because she's not that familiar with Nigeria. Sometimes issues around Nigerian incident will happen. So Simbi is there. I want to join her show today. She's been begging me to come around for a while. So that's where I want to go now. So please, guys, MOP, when are you going live, MOP? So that
I'm going live in about 30 minutes. I'll be live in 30
okay,
minutes.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll be talking about this. We'll be talking about Simon Gubadia. We'll be talking about Link Edochie. So come through.
Okay, like 3. Okay. I get show today anyway, but I'll be there like maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour before.
You see the come back to do show today?
No. I get coverage.
Oh, Okay,
I
okay,
have to
okay.
cover
No wahala.
one association like that.
Okay.
So
Okay. I know
these
wahala.
people
Go
know they
get that
leave me
money, bro.
alone.
Go get that money. Go get that
Yes,
money,
so
bro.
guys, please let just go and listen to my sister Michelle. Then in about 30 minutes, let's go to MOP platform. Let's go and sort all this thing out so that we can break it down and use that for Sunday for IG. All right.
Drop the link from is she public? Drop the link in the chat
Yeah.
now so we can join over there too for a
She's
few
public.
minutes.
Let me see if I can find it. All right, I found it. Please guys, join Michelle's show. Please just help me subscribe and like her show and just listen to her. Michelle bring this female angle to analyzing this problem. So I mean, at the gbadua, it's just that once me I enter, nagbas both all the time. So I come to teach. It be like say Michelle gentle. Michelle na gentle lady. Oh. Then I can begin they calm down, they follow her small small. So guys, just her show no dey tey. I think she don't already do 30 minutes. The next 30 minutes she will round up. Her show is usually like 1 hour. Then I will be at Man of Prestige, and then we can look into
Make we meet at Michelle's. I don't open them right now. No wahala. We'll talk
okay.
soon.
All right,
All right, bye.
Baba.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, thank you, everybody. Like I said, I'm gonna just follow up with this matter because I never know where this bass boss is coming from for these two. I thought they are divorced, they've moved on, but now they are trending again. Sister Latu. Sister Latu say you too like bass boss. My sister, if bass boss no dey show no go sweet now that bass boss dey make show sweet. So please let's go and support my sister Michelle, and then let's turn up at Man of Prestige so we can look into this Stella and other issues together. Thank you very much everybody for hanging out with me. Please, if you haven't liked this video, please like the video. I will come back. Whatever I found on this, we'll talk. Not today. It can be Tuesday, we'll do live, but every day we're going to be posting content that we can all look into together. Thank you. God bless you, everybody. Pray for Bishop and pray for Stella. Because I don't know the two of them be like saying Nakama and I ain't just strike. If you think say Nakama be this, drop one in the chat as we are leaving. If you think this is Kama, drop one. If you think it is no Kama, drop it too. Oh yeah, we're leaving now. Is this Kama? Kama around the corner. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Is this Kama? Oh yeah, drop your take as we are leaving. Yes, it's allowed to say Nakama. Trendy to say Kama. I don't know. I don't know. Say Kama is bro, man. You leaving us so fast today. Dana, just leave me, Jare. Dana, you are such a troublemaker like myself. All right, Princess say this is karma. Adana say this is karma. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I love you all. Please let's go see my sister Michelle, and then let us all end up at our Prestige farm. May we go do bass bows for Man of Prestige channel. I see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much. All right, bye guys. Have a blissful and blessful and fantabulous Sunday. Ice, that is plenty one. Ice. I've told you people to stop doing eye neck. Ice, you are not Mahmood. That is too much of voting. Day. I love you all. Bye bye.